Give it up for twerking Tyler, everybody. Hey there, comic friends and fiends. Rob here for the Great Wall of Comics. And today we're going to be opening two $130 mystery boxes from IRF Authentics with Ruben from IRF Authentics. I am loving the wall that you have to rival my wall. Together, it's
Look at
the
that.
Great
Look at
Wall,
that.
the Super Wall.
We just keep it going. You can see it on both sides.
Yeah,
It's an amazing wall.
and yours
Ah,
wraps around, it looks like there,
yeah,
which is
yeah. It's trying to. Yeah, that's for sure.
before we get into the box, Mr. Box itself, though, too, of course, I am obligated to do a few things, and that is, of course, talk first about Comics Curing Cancer. Everybody, October 1st is here. Comics Curing Cancer will be here before you know it, just 3 weeks away. Guests, auctions, art sales, so much stuff going on. The donor wheel. Please give us a follow at Comics Curing Cancer. Also, you can at Comics Curing Cancer link to the link tree is now live with the schedule of shows. A matter of fact, if I was smart, I would have had it set up here as a ticker, and I'll
If
probably try to do it while we're talking because I am talented. Um, so the show schedule is up. You'll be able to go to each one of those, all the channels. You'll be able to hit the notify button so that way you can make sure that you are set to go. And Comics Curing Cancer. There we go. Scroll, add, banner, now, add. Boom. There it is. So Linktree/Comics Curing Cancer. You can go to that and you'll have all the links to all the shows and be ready to roll. Also, of course, guys, there are less than 50 copies left available for pre-order of the Comics Curing Cancer exclusive variant of Unnatural Order #1. That, of course, cover art donated by Matt Wilson and books production costs donated by the Comic Mint. So that way the full $20 purchase price is going to Comics Curing Cancer. You are able to ship internationally as well from DJ Link's bigcartel.com. That will take care of the tax, will take care of the shipping. If you do multiple books, it's only $1 more for each additional book you're doing. So all those things are good to go. Please make sure you check that out if you want to make sure that you get a copy. All right, let's do one last thing, and that is we have to say hello to the chat.
Romper bomper, stomper boo, tell me, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, Crucius is here. Woohoo, hooray. Or I guess it was hooray, woohoo. Couch and Slash with Steve Bizzle, thank you for coming on out here. Let's see, Jimolo is here. Collecting with Durs. Hello to all the beautiful homies. I just got to run off to after this to go hop on his channel. I don't want to collide with him there. And Dr. Von Hoot, comics from the Spiral Dimension, all the way in the UK. Thank you for joining us here today, sir. He had an interesting adventure. Went and saw something called Shitface Shakespeare yesterday. Which just sounds fabulous to me because Shakespeare's already hard enough to follow. Ryan Riley, what's up? Okay, that looks like we got through everybody real quick here. There's first 10 people in here making comments. Guys, as you show up, by all means, if you have questions throughout this about the offerings from IRF Authentics or whatever, please feel free to ask your questions. We'll be getting to them as we go. But so what we have here today, you do roughly 10 normal boxes, as I recall, 8 or 10 a year.
About 8 of them, yeah, per year.
8. 8 regular and then 2 special. And this one is a regular, although it's a special because it's your 4th anniversary on Instagram box.
Yep,
Correct?
exactly.
Yes.
Big anniversary
Steven,
box.
see how you doing? So with that, this one, like this was one of these ones where I was reading through the description of what you were putting in this box. I was like, oh, all right, this box is, it was like no hesitation that I wanted to grab 2 of these. Because so they're $130 a piece, but you do a deal where they're $225 if you get 2 of them, which as we stand right now, there are boxes still available, correct?
Yeah, there's about 10 boxes left right now at the time of this stream. So hopefully maybe someone, likes what they see and maybe there'll be a little bit less by the end of tonight.
That's right. That's right. You just run on over to at IRF Authentics on Instagram, and you'll see the post, and you can go ahead and secure a book. Let them know that Rob Fazdak sent you. Who knows? It won't mean anything, but I mean, at least he knows that showing up here meant a difference.
Yeah, and hey, you know what? If you mentioned that Rob sent you and you don't like your box, I know like who to blame, because you would have probably liked it
Still, because you
otherwise.
built the box, which is part of this. But so this anniversary box. So people know this was. Let me see if I remember all the details right, because I don't have it in front of me. So that's why you're
Okay.
here. Fourth anniversary box. We have it's homage covers is the theme. So we have a 50-50 chance at getting an homage cover or an homage sketch cover.
Correct.
And then there were also going to be signature series slabs in there because everything is always signed from IR Authentics.
Always.
Nothing,
Yep.
nothing comes without a signature on it.
Yep. Yep. So while you open up, I'll shed some light on that.
Yeah.
So yep, 50% of the boxes had a homage sketch cover. Now I want and these were not from one artist. As you know, we like to do a featured artist. These are artists we've been working with really over the last year and a half. This is how long we've been planning this. And we're doing a homage to one of two things, either Frank Miller's Wolverine #1, that iconic cover, or Jenny Frisson's Something is Killing the Children #1, one of my favorite series. And what I've done is I actually pulled from, so as I mentioned, we've got about 10 boxes left. I went ahead and pulled one out, and that is still in a box. Okay, well, not anymore because I pulled it out, but it's going to go back into that box. And just in case you don't get a sketch, Rob, because you have really bad luck at these things. But so this is my lighting's a little terrible, but there we go. That's a little better. So this is essentially Harley Quinn. By Carl
Try
Allstetter.
tilting it
I
back
don't think
a
I'm going
bit.
to get the lighting.
Tilt it back.
Right.
No,
Oh, there we go.
tilt
There
the
we go.
top backwards. Yeah.
There you go. All right. So, there you go. Okay. See, professional over here. All right. So, this is Harley Quinn paying homage to Jenny Frisson's Something That's Killing the Children #1. That is by Carl Allstetter, a former featured artist of ours. I know you've commissioned him in the past as well.
Yep.
And we had maybe about 15-20% of the boxes also included a slab, including, now if you see it here, that means it hasn't shipped. The grand prize, the gold level grand prize, this for this anniversary box was the only 9.6 we put in there. Everything else was a 9.8.
That's one hell of a
This is
remark.
signed by
Oh,
Neil
it's
Adams.
signed. Okay. Oh yeah. This is the Neil Adams homage to the first Two-Face.
Exactly. So, going along with the theme, and every box is going to have a handful of homage sketch covers. I'm sorry, homage variant covers that are signed, and of course, just some of the regular run as well. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you to open it up, and let's see what kind of damage we do.
So we see one box, and it seems like it's overstuffed. So it looks like you condensed both my boxes into one box, and says it's all in here. Again, no slab, and again, I got nothing special written design on here, so I don't have any other tiered prize special thing there.
Yeah, and
so again,
so
you're
that would have
fired.
been either a gold, silver, or a bronze level grand prize. We even did a bronze level grand
Right.
prize, and so no luck there, Rob.
Yeah, but I do get. I'm assuming that's what this is on top here. This sticker, yeah. So congratulations on scoring yet another platinum reward. So you have basically, as everybody's familiar with, a sandwich punch card essentially. And so every box, I think it is, you get a stamp essentially on it. And after you fill up 6 stamps, right, you advance a tier, 5 stamps.
Yep.
So then, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Rob. So we start you off at a basic level reward, and you level up each time: bronze, silver, gold. Well, Rob, thanks to his loyalty, is now a platinum member. So every time you score a platinum reward, you get what we're calling original art. That could be a remark, that could be a sketch cover, that could be a sketch card. But let's just call it, for lack of a better term, at least some sort of doodle. I think you got a remarked book in yours, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm assuming it is. This is okay, and I do see some of the remark there. Okay, so this is another one of these ones where like almost like last time where I was like, I can't even tell. So let me make myself big here. It blends in super well. So this is twig. So I can see we have kind of a little Care Bear remark on the belly.
Yeah, he made him into so this is the exclusive variant, Twig #1 by Ken Salinas, a former featured artist of ours as well. And that is remarked to where the character now looks like a Care Bear. So those ears were not there on the original, and of
Yeah.
course the doodles on his belly
Oh
were
yeah,
not there on the original.
you can see the what was that? There you go.
Yeah, it's a slight difference in color, you can kind of tell. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's just your platinum level reward, not part of your regular haul this time.
All right. Hey, how you doing there, Black Box Comics? Guys, they are super generous for Comics Curing Cancer. Make sure you guys check them out. Thank you. Anachronic Comics, thank you for coming out. Anachronic Comics got some doing some stuff for us for Comics Curing Cancer, which is really kind of cool. All right, so I got box 13 and 26. We're going to start off with box 26.
All right.
Now, fortunately, for those of you guys know, I love everybody who watches my channel know I love to bitch about packaging. It's my thing now, but Ruben has listened over the time and to me complain about my packaging, especially these Tyvek mailers, and he's made it so in such a way that although he uses them, that they actually peel right open super easy because he doesn't completely seal it off, and it means you can get them out without much difficulty, which means that I have nothing to complain about yet. So there we go. I'm going to see that looks like that. So I know based off past experience, I'll flip this over this way. All right. So first out of the bat, we have Kitara Stone, issue number 3, signed by Griffin. Actually, and Matt Flint.
So that is a dual signed cover right there. It felt wrong doing an anniversary box and not giving Kintara Stone some love, given how much love the creator Ray Griffin has shown us. So you've got Griffin's signature in white, and then Matt's signature right up there in black, right there. Dual signed
Cool.
book for you.
Issue 3, I think I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I have issue 3. So far, I have quite a. I have like, I know I have 1 and 2. I wasn't sure if I had 3 yet or not. But every one I've got from you, I've been holding on to. And then we have a print as well.
Yep, and that is also dual signed by creator Ray Griffin. Now that's a print that they allowed us to do for our box. This was when issue 1 came out last year, and that
Right.
cover artist is Anthony Helmer. So that is dual signed print. Anthony Helmer in the white, Ray Griffin in the blue.
Very cool. Oh, I like this. I didn't know there was a Kick-Ass 3. I wasn't paying attention though, but there we go. Mark Millar, John Romita Jr. We have Dean White signature on the right on the door panel, which I dig. That's a good placement.
Yeah, nice signature placement there. Dean White, he's the colorist of the series and of the cover. You can see his DW initial right under the handle there. But Dean White's done a bunch of stuff, man. Most notably with John Romita Jr. Tends to kind of just be his kind of go-to colorist. It seems like so. He showed us some love this anniversary box for sure.
Yeah. The thing I liked about you on this mystery box or this particular one, this anniversary box too, is you were talking about the number of multi-signed books, including the chance at some books that are like 10 times signed stuff,
Right.
which is crazy. Here we got Flashpoint Beyond issue number 5. So it looks like we got Joker's Daughter. And this one is dual signed, Jeremy Adams and Tim Sheridan.
Yep, Jeremy Adams, Tim Sheridan, one of those nice DC cover, nice cover stock variants on there, dual signed in gold. Those guys have done a lot of work together. They're both writers. They've worked together, I think, on some of the Future State stuff. They did, I think, some Teen Titans stuff as well. Mostly DC. I think they're actually DC exclusive writers, if I'm not mistaken. So you see their name, it tends to be DC. And then a quick note on the Kick-Ass stuff. For anybody that bought our box, the anniversary box, all of those Kick-Ass covers, almost I think just about every box ended up having some sort of Kick-Ass cover. Those are all from Dean White's personal collection. So for those of you that like to kind of geek out on that kind of stuff that I do, you're getting a PC book directly from the colorist.
Very cool. All right, I see more people hopping in and joining us. Thank you guys all very much for joining us. Again, we're doing 2 IRF Authentics anniversary mystery boxes. They were $130 a piece. We got Ruben from IRF Authentics with us. There's still some boxes available. So if you like what you see on these, you want to check them out, you can go to @IRF Authentics on Instagram. And of course, also scrolling across the bottom, you see the link tree for comics curing cancer. The new that's just gone up, that's been updated for this year, that has the complete show schedule for the 3-day event weekend. So you can go through and start making sure that you're set up to be notified for all the shows. All right. So something is killing the children. I don't know what issue this is. Maybe you will when I pop it up here. We have a John Boy Myers. Something is killing the
Oh yeah.
children. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love John Boy's style, man. Whoever he gets as a colorist, I think it's usually Ryan Kinnaird. I mean, that guy, though, what a dynamic duo. Everything just always pops. He's got that nice big signature all the time. Yeah, I believe this is issue 21, if I'm not mistaken. I probably am mistaken, and you're opening it.
You
We're
got a
about to
better
find
chance
out.
than me because I honestly don't know. And of course, I try pulling the book up to see if it's not at the top, so it means it's going to be down at the bottom. Or with my luck, it'll be right in the middle. 26. So there you go, issue 26.
Close enough. Yeah, there you go. So issue 26, that is single sign, but a nice virgin variant
Yeah,
nonetheless.
no, absolutely great. It's a popular book.
It is. Popular artist.
God. So we have an homage cover here. This is, I've never seen this cover before. Young Bloods, number 71. Oh, God. This is signed by Chris Giarusso.
Yep, Christia Russo. A lot of people remember the mini Spidey books that he was doing for Marvel. And he's kind of got that. I don't want to call it Scotty Young style. Chris definitely has his own style.
It's a,
But
it's very similar.
yeah, it's very similar. I actually really like his signature. You can see it right across the
Yep.
forehead. And I'm not going to pretend to know the character. I'm not too familiar with the Youngblood characters, but nice, kind of creative signature there. That's your first homage variant. It looks like you're pulling in this box, and I know how much you love Rob Liefeld, man. So I'm glad you got that one.
This is another homage here. We have Gwen the Duck.
Oh, yes. Now we all, recognize that work. That is actually, if I'm not mistaken, actually the artist on that on the cover is Jason Latour. Now that's signed by Joe Quinones, the interior artist.
Yeah.
But Jason Latour is the co-creator
Yep,
of
it is Jason
Spider-Gwen,
Latour.
Gwen Stacy. So pretty cool that he's paying homage to his own character right there. So we've
Well,
got Gwen the
if
Duck
it's
on
good
there.
enough for McFarlane, then it's good enough for anyone to homage their own work.
There you go.
I don't think anybody homages their own work more than McFarlane. All right, so then we have another homage here. This is a Virgin variant of, I don't even know what the book is. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. It's an Unknown Comics. Oh, really? I would not have guessed that it was an Avengers book. All right, here we are.
Oh yeah,
Man,
that I
Mark
also
Wade.
would not have guessed that's an Avengers book. So that obviously paint. I think that Bryce, I forget the last name, but it's signed by the writer Mark Wade. That is paying homage to the of course the Eric
Larson.
Larson cover.
Yeah.
And I think now that you mentioned that it's an Avengers, I think that's when they did the Venom 30th anniversary variants. And so every title got a Venom 30th anniversary, and this one happened to be a homage, so it goes in the homage box.
Avengers 687.
There you go.
Very cool. All right, and then we got ourselves our at least right out of the bat, we're hitting a sketch cover, so that's good. I like that, and it is a nice looking one here. So we have Carl Alstadter. This is a Frank Miller homage, so it's the Wolverine homage. Busting out there, we got Loki with the dagger. Come on, get some.
Yep. So you did get a sketch cover. Congratulations. That is, as you said, Loki, Frank Miller, Wolverine #1 homage. Carl Alstetter is an inker. Well, he's a penciler and an inker, but most of us know him as an inker on multiple series. Avengers,
He's doing great.
Vampirella,
I've got quite
G.I.
a few
Joe.
covers.
Yep. So and Carl was amongst the artists that contributed to this. So there we go.
He's been great, and he does some great stuff, and he's always got. If anybody's interested, I mean, I'll plug Carl because I've gotten quite a few things from him. He's got on his website. I think it's Big Carl I think it is, something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's a big cartel website actually. Yeah,
Yeah, but anyways, if
Charles
you find
Artman.
it's he's got stuff sketch covers dirt cheap that are freaking amazing.
Yeah, he
I
does.
got I got a wraparound full color Star Wars sketch cover, I think for like $100 or something. It's like
That's awesome.
silly. All right,
Yeah.
so that was our first box. Now we have our second box, box number 13. It has a
All
foot
right.
on it, or an egg, an Easter egg.
Yep, exactly. I'm surprised you were able to tell what that was because Julia had no idea what I was drawing on those. So, this is actually really cool. Now, Rob, I'm going to start off by saying you're probably going to hate this box, but you got to be nice because October 1st, today is my birthday, man. All right. You can't be
Well,
mean
happy
to me on my
birthday.
birthday. Thanks, man. But, you know, actually, you're kind of a sport. I think you might appreciate what's in the box, but I don't know if it's exactly for you. I couldn't help but chuckle when you picked it. I was like, all right, well, at least he got an Easter egg. So for this box, we did 3 Easter eggs. We didn't announce them. We just dropped 3 Easter eggs. And usually when we do an Easter egg, it tends to be one of two things. It's going to either be something that's just really freaking cool, or something that definitely puts the box over value, right? Like, hey, this is your Easter egg. Congratulations, not an unofficial grand prize kind of thing. So we'll see what you got when you get it. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. Glad to be spending it here for sure. You know, when you open it, we'll talk about it. But let's see what you think.
All right, we'll do that. Let's see here. I was just looking to see if I can find some. I'm not going to. All right, let's open her up and see what we got. Little Rip Tater Chip. I don't like the fact that you had to preface it like that. That's
I had to play the birthday card, man.
all
Hey,
right.
happy early birthday to Dagger Cards as well. It looks like you're 9 days away.
Nice. All right. So I'm going to start from top here. So now we got ourselves a. Oops, make myself big again. We have ourselves Hit Girl.
Girl, yep. I actually really like that cover. I like the bloody stuff that they do with the Kick-Ass series. So as we mentioned earlier on, this is another PC book straight out of the colorist Dean White personal collection. So congrats on that.
I'm going to put these in separate stacks. All right, and yeah, okay. So we got our. So who is that?
Looks like we've got
Oh,
a good amount of October
yeah, look.
babies over here.
So guys, so it was a Batgirl, issue 11. Coy Turner, no,
Coy Turnbull.
Turnbull,
Yeah, yeah.
Turnbull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I believe he's the penciler on that series. I'm not sure he did the cover, but I know he's the
Obviously,
penciler on
no, he
that
didn't do
series.
the cover. I know he didn't do the cover because he wrote across the middle of the cover. Cover artists never sign across the
You're
middle of
right.
people's faces. They would be
You're right.
signing right here
Mhm.
underneath the Batgirl trade dress, but not covering any of their art.
You're right about that. And Coy Turnbull, he's actually, I think a lot of his work is with Aspen. Actually, he's part of that group that was early on with Michael Turner. And I actually really like his signature. I think it's a creative signature. I love it when they have a full name signature on there as opposed to, just the
I'm not recognizing
KT or something like
I'm
that.
not recognizing this character off the top of my head. I can't remember
Is that
who
is
that is.
that a Nick Fury spoof on there?
I don't know.
No, I don't recognize the character either.
If somebody in the chat recognizes the character, throw it out. Let us know. I'm surprised I don't remember because I did read. Actually,
What is that?
I've got most of volume 1 of Batgirl because I dig this Batgirl.
Sandra Kane, right? Yeah, yeah.
Cassandra Cain, yeah, she's my favorite Batgirl. Not saying I don't like Babs. Babs is a great Oracle, but as far as
Yeah.
Batgirl, I'm truly in Cassandra Cain's.
Nice.
No, it wouldn't be Cable. Wrong, wrong publisher. All right, so here we got a Durs special right here, signed by Steven Segovia. We got a Batman Spawn.
Yep. So this is a somewhat newer title. So right before they launched Batman Spawn, this newer one, they actually did a whole bunch of Batman Spawn variants on DC covers. So I think this is a Wildcats cover, and you've obviously got the Spawn crossover there. And this is signed by the penciler Steven Segovia. Very nice signature. I love Steven's signature.
Great book. All right. Next up, here we got ourselves some Spider Woman issue #1 variant, signed by Todd Knock.
Todd Knock, my favorite artist of the modern era. And this is, I think this is when, right before they were prepping for Secret Invasion. So they did a bunch of Scrolls variants.
All
Obviously,
right.
you've got a Spider Woman Scroll variant there. Looking at some of the comments here, looks like Ryan Riley really liked that Steven Segovia book right there, and
Yeah.
the way the paint's covered. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you'll get when the guys with a lot of the books that Ruben sends out. He tries whenever possible to use the paint pens to get the signatures so that they do stand out. And he does try to work with the artist as much as possible for placement of signatures. He doesn't always get to have that luxury, just from the
nice.
nature of the number of signatures that he's off tracking down and the way that they're working. But sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. We try color and placement for sure. We
Yeah.
can get both, we'll take it. But if we can get one or the other, we'll consider it a victory.
Sorry. So all right. So this one, that was an interesting cover. Here we got Superman 32, and this looks like it's Gabe uh, El Eltab. I don't know how to
I
pronounce
think
it.
I say El Tabe. It might not be it. So that's Gabe. That's the colorist, and for those who
That's an
kind of keep
English
up with.
person somebody trying to use English to pronounce a name that's not an English name.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
happens.
Yep. So that's a good example of placement and color, right? I mean, nothing but love for Gabe.
Right here
Not
would
the
be better.
fanciest of signatures, but I mean, Gabe's actually a really nice dude to his fans. I know there's been a lot of controversy around him and Mark Brooks and their online relationship, but that as a collector, I like all the little minor detail things. For what
Yeah.
it's worth, I think that's either the last or second to last book he did for DC. So for what that's worth, there we go. Signature from the colorist, Gabe El Tabe. Sorry, Gabe, if you're watching this.
All right, so here we have a multi-sig. It looks like this is an homage cover. Uh, this is Hell Cop, and we have
Oh yeah.
signatures from Brian
Yep.
Heberlin and Ken Salinas.
Yeah, so if you saw the first box, you can kind of see we're leaving all the homage stuff towards the end. So we're in our homage file now. This is an exclusive variant to Hellcop #1. And for those of you that like to geek out on the minor details like I do, this is a double cover error. So you do have the regular cover and the exclusive cover on that one right there. And I didn't even know that until Ken pointed it out. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna send you a few of the the double covers that I have." And so that is dual signed. It is signed by the writer, legendary colorist
No
Brian
shit.
Haberlin. Look at that. That's the main cover A, and then you've got the exclusive right there. And that pays homage to Venom #3 by Ryan Stegman. That is, I think, first appearance of Null. So, yep, collecting with Durs just
Holy
confirmed it.
son,
So,
holy son of a gun.
yeah,
That's what
so
I will
that's
tell you. You see now, I'm happy out of this box and nothing else because this is my first double cover ever.
no way. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and for those of
I've
you
had other
watching,
I've had other errors, but never a double cover error before.
there you go. Your first double cover from IRF Authentics. We actually had, I want to say, at least five, maybe a little more of that particular issue go into this month's box run. So some good
Wow.
chances for those of you to score them out there.
All right, so that one will have to go off the CBCS. All right, and then now this one I know because I do have this book, but I don't have it signed, let alone double signed. So two big names too. So Rom V and Alex Sinclair. We had Venom #1 here, of course, homaging the Incredible Hulk. And this was a very cool cover. Actually, I think it was a BTC cover. I think.
I think so, yeah.
Or
Tyler Kirkham, cover
or it was
artist,
unknown.
and
It might have been unknown, but
actually, you're right. I think it is unknown. And
yeah.
Ron V, we just met him for the first time
Yeah,
this
it's an
year at San Diego Comics.
Illuminati group. Yeah,
Illuminati group. Okay, yeah.
unknown.
So Yeah, dual signed, Alex Sinclair, bottom corner right there, legendary colorist. DC slipped on letting him go and Marvel snatched him up.
Yep.
And we've also got Ron V, the writer, up there. And as you said, homage to the Incredible Hulk, baby.
Yep. There we go. Dylan taking over. All right. I've never seen this cover before. Wait. No, don't worry. It's not, guys. It's not. When I say that, I'm usually referring to one of two covers, and it's not either one of those. This is not originally a McFarlane cover. This is originally a John Romita Sr. cover, and this is, of course, an homage to Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man 50.
Yep.
But so
This
here we
is
have.
Local Man #1. This is the exclusive Virgin variant. I want to say Comic Vantage. I don't recall. This is dual signed. You've got Tony Fleeks and then Tim Seeley down there, and we thought the blue would go really well given the coat of the character. So this is another dual signed homage for you.
And then we also have a trading
Oh yeah.
card for Local Man that is
Yep.
signed as well.
Yep. And that trading card, for those who care, was exclusive to the launch for any of those of you who attended any of the launch events. That was an exclusive trading card. They had a different card for each launch event, apparently, that they did in whatever city they were in, and ended up getting a dual sign for you too. So there you go, 4 signatures overall in that little package.
There we go. All right, and then we got this is this. Okay, I know this one. This is Spider Gwen. This is the
Oh, yeah.
homage, Spider Gwen homage. Let me take it out of the plastic for this because
Hey,
it's these lenticulars are
Ryan Riley's saying he likes this box the best, Rob. And I told you I
there.
didn't think you were gonna like this one. So there we go.
So there we go. Here we have the lenticular. So you get
Hmm.
the original, and then you can flip it. You get the Spider Gwen. Let me see
Hmm.
if I can get the Spider Gwen to show up well.
Yeah.
Oh, the
And
Gwenum
I
and Spider Gwen. It really, some of
I
these really want to
think
do one better than the other, but
Yeah, and this is
or
a good example of that. But I think if you open the cover, it'll have the Spider Gwen only, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually really like that cover. I know we all get sick
yeah.
of the homages sometimes, but there you go. Look at
Oops.
that. Gwenum and Spider Gwen. That is signed by the cover artist, Kari Randolph. Super cool dude. I'll share a quick story real quick. We
Yeah.
were at San Diego Comic Con with him, and he was doing a signing with Boom Studios for the name of the book slips my mind, but long story short, we had a we didn't have much for the writer, and I had a bunch of my PC books. I had about a dozen of my PC books, and I gave them to him, and the writer made a little bit of a smug remark, which sometimes happens. It's fine. And Kari heard, and he was like, "Hey, you know what? It's cool. He's got a backlog. I haven't been in the States in like 3 or 4 years. We're gonna sign his stuff." And man, I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I mean, uh, most people don't usually, stand up to a colleague like that, and for him to just kind of, none of these were business books. These were all part of my PC, and so I just thought that was cool, and I want to give him a quick shout out on that.
Yeah. Hey, before we get to the last piece here, let everybody go who's here again. Thank you guys all for coming out there. If you have any questions for Ruben about about the IRF Authentics mystery boxes or anything else, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll go ahead and throw those up. Real quick though, I do have to thank again all the channel members here who are paying every single month, and all their channel memberships going to Comics Curing Cancer, because all the benefit, everything we do here, whether it's super chats, whether it's the ad revenue, the channel membership, the merchandise sales, whatever, it all goes to Comics Curing Cancer. So shout out to the Comic Vic, Travis Vic, Six Face, Son of a Bruce, Stephen C, Actual Dracula, Jack B Comics, PSN Green Hulkster, Digger Jim 720, Blue Hellion Comics, Legion of Comics, Comic Ozzy, Flo Dameron, Beckerman, Dr. Von Hoots Comics from the Spiral Dimension, DJ Links, Comics by the Bay, Sector 2815, The Real James Willie, Dale of Suspense, The Comic Viking, Gary B, The Casual Comic Guy, Tate Prime, Chaos and Comics, Marty Aleko, Justin Birch Letters, Trev the Shipping Guru, Circumstances, Remy Q Studios, Comic Journey, Collecting with Durs, Matt268, Comics with Murdoch, Austin LeMay, Comic Man Andy, Mad Spidey, Cup of Comics, Burke Fam 54 Comics, Switch Comics, Parker Comics, Seth 11, Hulk Collector 82, TM Nerdy, Brian LCS, Izzyverse NYC Comics, A Comic Bookworm, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comic Verse, Gene Malone, Triple G Comics, Noggin Comics, Aggressively Relaxing, Collectible Inc., Deadman, Philtastic Comics and Art, Mr. Comics 89, Lisa Noble, Evils Comics, Anachronic Comics, Mon Comics, Milt Miller, Colossus Comics, and Larry Green, who rejoined yesterday that I didn't get up on here. Thank you guys all so much for making that happen. If you're not a channel member interested, you can hit that join button. It's only $2.99 a month, and it goes to the membership fees go to Comics Curing Cancer, benefiting the American Cancer Society. It doesn't go to line my pockets. Same thing, of course, with all the links to the merch. You go to fatstacksmerch.com, whether it's actual Comics Curing Cancer merch, Fat Stacks merch, or only Slabs merch, all those proceeds also go to Comics Curing Cancer. And the new 2023 Comics Curing Cancer merch is up there and running. All right, let's get to this last thing here that you got here in here. This is the Easter egg, I assume. And what we have here, it looks like a print to me.
It is. Yep, it is a print.
So here we go.
All right.
Some Dragon Ball Z.
Close enough. So we've got some Naruto on here for you. And this
yeah,
is
I don't know.
You might hate this box, man. You know, so hopefully you've got some anime folks watching this. But so this is about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, we did a Naruto anime box, right? And so the English voice actress for Naruto.
Oh, hold on. We have to pause for just a second. So,
all right.
Tate Prime has dropped a super chat, and that super chat says, F cancer. We thank you very much for that super chat. Here you go.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No.
Lord Helmet Black! You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
Thank you very much there, Tate Prime. Appreciate that very much. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, Trev would like that Naruto. All right. So yeah, you had this special box with the voice actress. I remember that box.
So, we put a Miley's a buddy of ours. She's the voice actress of Naruto, and so we put a stash of about 20 prints left. I think it was a print run of about 100 or so, and we obviously did a homage print to the Todd McFarlane cover. So anybody that scored an Easter egg got this print. It is dual signed. It is signed by the voice actress Miley Flanagan, inscribed "Give Sasuke Back." It's got the little IRF Authentics logo, kind of like a comic logo with the number 41. That is the 41st episode to Naruto Shippuden, and the very first line on that episode is "Give Sasuke Back." Right. So again, for those of you who are fans of the show, Rob is incredibly thrilled about this. Right. I'm going to see it he's going to completely take out all those slabs and just put that guy up there. But and it is also signed by the by the artist Carl Allstetter. So that is a Carl Allstetter piece right there. So it is dual signed. It's got a COA from the event that we did with her specifically. Thought it'd be a cool Easter egg with it being a homage box. It was just a fun event for us. And Rob, I will say this. I know that's not your cup of tea. It does look like some folks are enjoying it on the chat, but the last person that sold one of those on eBay sold it for $110. I think that's a good triple C auction item for you right there if some unsolicited advice. But sounds
like a good idea.
On the Easter egg. I wish it would have been something that could have gone up on your wall.
At least I got one sketch cover. That's the great thing. It would have been nice. Sure, I would have loved to have a slab or the 10 times signed book, but I can live with a sketch cover. I'm happy. Actually, you know what? Let's be honest. It's not just about that. I mean, there's a lot of great books in here, a lot of great signatures. That's why I keep coming back. The value for $130 mystery box, or in the case of this time, so I get two. So at $225 or two, so you're doing $112 for a mystery box. You figure shipping, so you're basically talking about two $100 mystery boxes. Where you're going to get a mystery box that has that many signatures on it, if you're into signed books. And that's what I think is really, that's obviously the unique piece with your boxes and why I like them as a signature guy. I dig that. So yeah, and then of course the double cover error. I mean, come on, I'm all good. You see light shining through my eyes. That's because we have a flashlight in my ear. So it's all good. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions as we're wrapping up here, please throw them out there. Don't forget, if you are interested, as of we kicked off this, there was approximately 10 mystery boxes left. And you can just go to @IRF Authentics on Instagram and find the post and go ahead and sign up. And Ruben will take care of you. He's a very gentle as he walks you through his complicated process, which is less complicated than it used to be.
Oh
But
yeah.
there's still a bunch of T's and C's you've got to read and agree to and everything else. Phenomenal.
Look,
I love contracts.
you have an easier time getting approved for a credit card than it is getting one of these boxes. But we promise we make it worth it. And in case there are any questions or anything like that. But what I want to do right now is, of course, thank you, Rob, for allowing me to be on here for the anniversary box. Thank you for your support, your continued loyalty. I also want to, as always, continue to no giveaway from Ruben. What I'd like to do, yeah, you beat me to it. So not exactly a giveaway. What I'd like to do is I'd like to once again this year contribute to your auction. Comics Curing Cancer. I'm going to challenge the folks on this chat and anyone who might be watching the video after the fact, right? So last time, we opened up a box. It was not live, and we said, hey, the next person that buys a box and makes a claim and then says they got it from Rob's stream, we're going to donate all of the proceeds to your campaign, right? So
Mhm.
we're going to up the ante a little bit this time because no one took advantage of that, right? So what we'd like to do is for every box that we do end up selling, regardless of whether you're a new client, first time buyer, returning client, but if you happen to see this and heard this message, right? When you put your claim in, go ahead and mention that you saw this. For every one of these that sells, I'm going to set aside a pretty epic signed book, not just some like random filler book or anything like that. And I'm going to ship them all to Rob before his auction, and he's going to, do whatever he wants with them. But I think he's going to end up putting them all in the Comic Curing Cancer
Oh no,
auction.
I won't keep any of them. They'll all go to Comics Grand Cancer. I
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
awesome. So guys, if you're interested in one of these boxes, go to IRF Authentics on Instagram and like I said, let him know that you watched the Fat Stacks video, and he's going to go ahead and make sure that we get some stuff here for Comic Screen Cancer. Now, having
Absolutely.
said that, because what the hell, you asked, Gene, and I am famous for doing giveaways, so let's go ahead and throw it up there. You throw in hashtag IRF, and we will do a giveaway right now. I'll grab the giveaway box and we'll do this. So again, we ship everywhere. Because if you're watching this,
Nice.
I don't care. You're watching this. I don't care where you live. So I will ship to you. So we'll give you guys a few seconds while you do that. Of course, again, scrolling across the bottom is the link tree for Comics Curing Cancer, the complete list of the shows that are coming up for the 3-day event, October 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Links to those shows. You can go to each one, hit the notify bell so that way you get notified for each one of those shows. Also, there's the link to the merch, the link to the DJ Links Big Cartel site where we have the exclusive, $20 for that exclusive variant for Unnatural Order #1, with all the proceeds, all $20 going to Comics Curing Cancer, and of course the link just to donate to Comics Curing Cancer. Because any donations that are done now all count towards the $50 cumulative amount, which puts you on our donor wheel, where we're going to be spinning on Saturday night. On my channel will be the big spin, where we'll have everybody who donates $50 or more gets their name on a wheel. We'll have another wheel full of prizes. We have signed books, we have slabs, we have free comic book pressings, we have all kinds of stuff that are going to be on there that we're going to be giving away via the spin one wheel, spin a name, spin one wheel, get a prize. And of course our big auction on Sunday. I'm going to give you guys just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and we're going to spin it. And there we go. Wheel of Fish. Guys, if you haven't yet, by the way, also hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Hitting that thumbs up gets us in front of more eyeballs, helps us with the mysterious algorithm, and then that means more ad revenue, which goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Congratulations, Jean Malot. We're going to Canada today, so excellent. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Ruben, you're going to be picking the books for Gene. So what we do is I do 6 books. So you can pick a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we'll do back to front action and you just tell me where to stop.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go 1 through 10 from the front. Let's go with number 7. Lucky
Okay, number 7 from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
All right. Let's do number 6 from the back.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right.
All right. And Rob, I lost the note that you told me about the number, so I'm just kind of trying to go off the top of my head here, But let's go 3 from the front.
3 from the front. Okay.
Let's go the last book in the box.
Last book in the box. All right. And then for our last 2, we'll just go. Let's just do this.
Yep.
You tell me where to stop.
Right there. That one.
Okay.
That one.
Should I take the book closest to you, closest to the wall, or both?
Closest to the wall.
Okay.
And then take the 3rd book from that to the wall as well.
1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. We'll put this down. Gene, let's see what you got. First book up here, we have the next Batman issue number 3. Future State.
Nice.
And Gene, you just hit the grand slam, baby. Thunderstrike number 1.
Oh,
yeah, baby. Look at that foil. Oh, yeah. There are some people actually, this is a huge grail for them. But yeah, there you go. Thunderstrike number 1. Love it. Detective Comics issue 600.
Nice.
This is only 400 something issues ago. Here we got a Noctera issue 13.
All right.
This one still has some of the Pokemon cards in it from Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. We have 30-cent goodness Conan the Barbarian issue number 73.
Nice. That's my favorite of this haul so far.
And we have, I think this is issue 8. I really should gotta get better at labeling the backer boards on these Virgin variants. Nope, it was number 11. All right. Strange Academy issue 11. We have a Virgin variant with Magic and Scarlet Witch.
Nice.
It's a lot more of the modern books in this haul today. Ruben, if you wanted older books, it's all Ruben's fault. Remember, it's not mine. He picked the books, not me. Gene, I'll get these out to you. I have your address, so we will get those shipped on up to you. Congratulations there,
Congrats,
Gene.
Gene.
Everybody, thanks all for coming up there. Yeah, send it to Gary B. I guarantee Gary's got like 3 or 4 copies of those. All right, guys, thank you all so much for coming on out. Ruben, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, in about 12 minutes, you should be over at Durr's place collecting with Durr's. He's got his Sunday sesh coming up, and I'm going to be heading over there. We have a theme today. It's going to be team covers. I hope I didn't spoil anything, but show on up. I might bring a few team covers. Yeah, I think so. Ruben, thank you so much. Especially, guys, don't forget at IRF Authentics on Instagram. If you decide you want to grab one of those boxes, make sure that you let them know that you saw the Fat Stack show. That way, we will get some stuff for Comics Curing Cancer. Really appreciate that very much, sir. Guys, I have no special outro today because I don't have that brand set up. So we're just going to say, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. So I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion.